I decided I'm just going to give it all up. Everyone thought I was crazy. I did, and I don't regret it at all. Yo-Yo Sing, oh my God, I love this music. I think amongst all of them, Yo-Yo Sing is somebody that just makes me happy. And this whole thing came up about nepotism, about Bollywood, about pleasing certain people who are at the top. दीवाने दीवाने तो दीवाने हैं दीवाने दीवाने तो दीवाने हैं.
So hi Shweta, welcome to Eastern Eye.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So first of all, I have to say Jalne Mein Hai Mazaa. It's like it's trending. It has become a rage like all your songs in the 90s and early 2000s. So Shweta, of course, I would like to know what response you are getting. You have been back into this whole commercial music stuff after a very long gap. So of course, I would like to know what response you are getting and why such a long gap.
Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you I got married. I just was stupid enough to fall in love. It's a joke. I just got married and, everything was going really wonderfully. I was doing shows, I was doing this, I was releasing song, I was doing Bollywood song, I was doing so many things, and I just fell in love. And I'm like, what do I do? I can't have a long distance relationship. My ex-husband lived in Hamburg. So I decided I'm just going to give it all up. Everyone thought I was crazy. I did, and I don't regret it at all because I had the most wonderful time of my life. We divorced today, but we are the best of friends. And that was a long break. And the other story doesn't really matter. A lot has been said and spoken about it. Life moves on, and I have no ill feelings towards anybody. That is life. That is destiny. And but an artist will always be an artist, and fans will always be fans. So I think the bond that I created in the 90s. I didn't think it would be so strong that the link is still not broken. You may be out of sight, but you're not out of mind. That phrase comes to me today. So the feedback has just been so wonderful. And, I just did, there was no rules. Ye karo, wo karo, ye pehno, ye music karo. I just told Daddy S, who's the producer of the song, this is one of my favorite songs of the 90s. He's a 90s kid. He's a huge Bidu fan. He is a huge fan of my music. And I told him, this is a song that Salim Suleiman did. I love the song. Can you convert it and give it a new packaging? I want disco. I want house. I want a retro feel to it. And he understood what I had in mind. He has the pulse of the audience. I have the pulse of the audience because I've been living here for the past 6 years. So I was ready. I've been engaging. I've been seeping in knowledge. I've been seeping in the music. I've been, keeping all these things in mind. And we've really hit bullseye.
What do you have to say about the whole current pop thing right now, which is there in India? Have you been following when you were on break, seeing what's happening in the independent music zone? And what do you have to say about the current pop music right now?
Well, actually, when I left, pop was on the decline. We had some really nice artists like Adnan Sami, Guru Randhwa happened, Badshah happened, Yo-Yo Sing. Oh my God, I love this music. I think amongst all of them, Yo-Yo Sing is somebody that just makes me happy. Watching him makes me happy. So there are a group of independent artists, but once again, it is still little Bollywood feel to it. You know what I mean? To Jalne Mein Hai Mazaa, there is no Bollywood feel to it because none of my songs, if you noticed, have a I don't mean to put down Bollywood music because it's a very situational thing, according to the actress, according to the scene. So, but pop music has a whole body of its own, which nobody likes to take that risk because they say, "Arey yaar, agar we don't do it like Bollywood, the audience won't like it." Hey, listen, if you don't try it, you never know. So there's always a little bit of Bollywood feel to even the pop songs, which I think you should have the guts to go ahead and do something different, which is what I did. It's a risk that you take. And if it works, it works. I mean, sometimes, the risks that I've taken didn't work, but you learn from your mistakes.
But as now you're back, are you open to, if you filmmakers come to you for some Bollywood song, are you open to sing for Bollywood movies?
Do I look like I'm mad to say no? So basically, Bollywood has gone through so much since Sushant's death. Okay, and this whole thing came up about nepotism, about Bollywood, about pleasing certain people who are at the top. I was an outsider when I had no Bollywood connections. I have a father who's a yogi. I had a mother who was a singer but a housewife. I come from a family of doctors. Nothing to do with the film industry. Okay, Sunil Shetty's mother is a family friend, and Shilpa is married to my cousin. But that's the only Bollywood connection that I had. But when I started, I didn't have that Bollywood connection. It was just Shweta Shetty who wants to sing. And but I think today Bollywood has a lot to prove to the people of India. It has to open its door. It has to open its heart to people like us. Forget this list and forget this outsider and forget nepotism. You have to, in order to make people believe that we are not all these titles that have been fixed on us, then you have to do just that to prove to the people of India, because the thing is still so alive in people's mind, and it's going to take a little bit of time. Normally, before in the 90s, there used to be many things that came out in the open, but it went off quickly. This is something that is still there because it is a really, really big thing.
Of course, there is a trend right now that is going on about the whole recreated versions. I would like to know any chances of recreated version of Deewane Hai To Deewane.
Oh my God, I was trying to run away from Deewane To Deewane Hain. Well, Deewane, the thing is, during the lockdown, Deewane was trending just all over. And I'm like, oh my God. And there were some, I think DJ Sokhetu had done a remix of Deewane To Deewane Hain, again on Sony Music. But I think, if anyone who takes a song like that, classic like that, you just be very, very careful. Now, I have a dream of also working on some classics, but only if I'm 100% sure will I do it, because, that song is so loved.
So, lastly, do we, again, your fans need to wait for a longer period of time to listen to you in another song, or are you currently working on something and soon something will be out?
Unless somebody else comes and I fall in love and he packs me off to Greece, I don't know. I don't know. No, it's a joke. Yes, like I said, I have sung for a Bollywood song. Whether that releases or not is left to be seen. And there's another project, but I'd rather not speak about it since I've just started it. Like I told you, it's just 3 days since the song is released, and the feedback has been wonderful. There are a few things that we're trying to work out, and if everything goes well, then of course I will be happy to announce all that. Right now I'm just being a little superstitious and concentrating on Jalne Mein Hai Mazaa to get it to the audience and get it on charts and just basically get it where people can dance and just let their hair down. We've been through so much that I just wanted to make people happy. And that's what I do best. I just love to make people happy.
So Shweta, it was really nice chatting with you, and thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure. Salam alaikum and Khuda Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz. Bye. Take care.